good. We're going back to stance testing, okay? And not for the reasons you think. It's not for movement. It's not for seeing if this build is good. This build is pretty good. Okay, this is the butterfly build we created yesterday. Okay, so now I'm seeing if stance affects the. Oops. All right, let me test something real quick. Right. Okay, so it's synced up. So basically, I've noticed something. I could be wrong because I've only done this against the computer. It's hard to test these things in game, but that's why I'm doing this. I have a suspicion that the tighter the stance, the more desperation saves you get. And the wider the stance, the less desperation saves you get. Because the less animations in general with the wider stance. Like just less desperation saves. So basically my thinking is I don't want a ton of desperation saves. I don't like getting desperation saves on every shot. Your stamina drains and you give up terrible rebounds and you don't get the puck. It just bounces. So you want to just get clean saves. So I'm using stance 49 to see if I get a ton of desperation saves because I know how this build works. So it's a good control. I know how the build functions already. So we'll see if this stance affects it. Then after this game, we'll use stance 57. The tightest stance in the game to see how that works. So we're back to using stance 49 right now. What up, Dangles? And we'll see how many desperation saves we get. Did stance 49 get wider, or has it just been such a long time? Goodness, it looks very wide. See what I mean? Less animations. You get less animations with a wider stance. But I don't want too little. You know, I don't want no animations. That's because the closer they are, the less they can aim the puck. Oh, you got what league? NHA? The Nightmare Hockey Association? Or National Hockey Association? Yo, I actually left that league, just so you know. So they probably need a goalie though. The Kraken, they need a goalie because I left, and I have a feeling they're struggling.
I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. And they grab possession of the puck after that.
Yo, we got so the Canucks. So they must have expanded, because I didn't know there was a Canucks team. They must have expanded when I left.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
How many teams does that league have now, Dangles?
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Vancouver Canucks were part of it and I'm just forgetting. Oh, they were. You know why I'm forgetting it? Because their jerseys aren't blue. Their jerseys are red, and so I wasn't thinking of that when thinking of 12 and 14. Holy crap! So they did expand, but the Canucks, you're right. The Canucks weren't added. That's been there forever. It's just they use the black and orange jerseys, so it messed with my brain memory. Yeah, it messed with my memory. What just happened? Alright, let me show you this, though. Well, it didn't count as a shot, but on their breakaway, he ran into my pads. I didn't get an animation. Okay, that's cute. But the problem is, I usually get animations on those. My goalie usually goes 5-hole when the puck is near him. Oh yeah, I forgot you played center. You know, I've actually been getting into center playing drop-ins. I play drop-ins by myself a lot, and I just play center. and it's fun. I'm getting a little bit better at skater. If you look up my stats, I have like what 12 goals. I don't know what my plus minus is. Probably isn't good, but it is what it is. This is my first drop-in game as a goalie in a long time. I usually don't like playing goalie drop-ins, but the only reason I'm doing that instead of clubs right now is because you see many different types of shots in drop-ins. There's no plan. There's no team play. Everyone's just trying to get a shot off from anywhere. So that means I get many different types of save animations. Yeah, I like center because it's challenging. People will argue that defense is the hardest position as a skater, or they'll argue whatever. I think center is. Because you're playing... You're covering every position, pretty much. If the wingers are down, you're the one to cover. If the defense is up, you're the one to cover.
Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Here's a chance. Stones him in front. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor.
Our first look at their power play unit.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up.
Yeah, you know, you do get some gems in drop-ins. Yeah, you were pleasantly surprised. Because you do get some gems, great teams at times, and it's fun. But then you get the crackheads at times as well. Calling for passes all the time, and they don't pass themselves. You know. Can these guys get a shot off? I'm trying to test here. Yeah, you get crackheads. They think they know it all, right? I was just playing drop-ins as a center earlier, and I had a level 12 defenseman that was running sniper. You can imagine how that went. We won the game by 1 goal, but every goal was... I apologize if you're watching, the 1 in a million chance he's watching, but every goal was on him. He was trying to play winger, so I had to cover for him every time. But you know, I mean, they paid the $60 for this game. I guess they can play it how they want. You know, it's... Whoa! Oh! Did you see that? So it bounced in the air. I was in the middle of an animation, but my goalie changed animation to save it out of the air. What up, Mr. The science. So basically, I'm testing how stance functions. I don't think it's just movement anymore. Stance is more, because I was using... I have a feeling that the wider the stance, the less animations you get when it's in close. It's like your goalie doesn't need to get an animation because he's covering so much net. You know what I mean? Less desperation animations. I should have said that. Less desperation animations. But with the tighter stance, you get more desperation animations. So I'm testing that now. Because I was playing against the computer. One-on-one. I was using stance 57, the tightest stance in the game. The tightest stance in the game. And literally every... What up, Les Hockey? Literally every shot was a desperation save. Every single one. Whether it was 5-hole, glove save, every shot was a desperation save. Notice how they show that this was a great save. It's because it wasn't supposed to be a save. It wasn't supposed to be a save because it was coming out of the air, popping down, chain jump, and I still got it in my glove. Especially since I was in an animation before. But yeah, the stance. So, yeah, that's what I'm testing. I'm using stance 49 right now. Next game, we're going to use stance 57. I did get a desperation save there right at the end. Let's see how that worked. Oops. Wrong one. Not going to get there in time. Alright, so... Why was that a desperation save? Maybe... Was I out of position? No, okay. So I got a desperate... That was the first desperation save I've seen with Stance 49 so far. We'll see how it goes from now on. Oh, dude, that's awesome, Dangles. 29 save, 3 OTs. I think the most amount of overtimes ever done is 3 or 4. And yes, it is... It is... Dude, your hands get sweaty. Mom spaghetti. I've never seen them show a replay of a save from the previous period. That's crazy. Man, it's so nice. It's kind of nostalgic using 49 again, man. I haven't used this since 22. Maybe 23. I can't remember. Oh, broken leg. But he's okay. Oh, wow, that's not offsides? Shoot that. Got my crease, boy. That's a good question, Mr. Mime. That's a good question. Are desperation saves good or bad? It depends. I don't want a desperation save every shot. You know, I don't like getting desperation saves when I don't need them, because the rebounds are terrible. You don't pick up the puck. You know, you're down and out, so wherever the rebound goes, you're to that mercy. If they pick it up or not, they can shoot in the open net. So it depends. I only want desperation saves when I need them, but that's why I'm testing this. If I can find a good... Oh, I shouldn't have passed it out. If I could find a good middle ground, then that's the reason I'm doing this, to find the middle ground. So I'm just first proving it, and then I'll find the middle ground. All right, let me catch up on all these chats. You got... What up, Chell Pro? Oh, I was not even looking at my TV screen. I just saw the corner of my eye started moving. I saved it still. I've been testing stance stick positions because some stands have the stick angled off the ice and others have more on the ice. Yeah, that definitely has something to do with... Or that doesn't have something to do with desperation saves. But that is a thing. Different stance have different stick. Yeah, you keep testing that. Ruha. Yo, where are you getting these names? the 1700s called. Who's named Ruhal or Rahul? What? Good dive. I'm usually not a fan of diving defensemen, but it worked there. I will say, I get more desperation saves where he sits down when they shoot 5-hole. And it can be the easiest 5-hole shot in the world, but all of a sudden he goes down and out. That's what I don't like, you know, the easy saves, and then I get a desperation save out of nowhere. But I like the desperation saves on cross creases. I like them when on breakaways, on the hard things. I can't believe I saved this, bro. I cannot believe it. And that was a computer as well. Now, it's almost impossible to play like this. But if someone could figure it out, it would be the best way to play. Being late on every shot. Hear me out. Notice how almost all big saves are when you're out of position. And you make a lot of saves when you're out of position, but only if you start moving in the correct direction. You have to be at least moving in the correct... Oh, wow. You have to be moving in the correct direction. But, like that previous save, I make 100 of those, but it's because I started moving. If you don't move, you're dead. Sometimes even when you don't move, but you do need to be a little bit closer.
Combine that with a little bit of leverage and shielding of the puck, and man, you can be in trouble. As evident right here as he drives the net and finishes it off.
His rebound control is terrible because notice how his blocker wasn't even rotated towards the corner.
Yeah, at the beginning of the
To redirect it to the corner, he redirected it down.
maintaining the play, they're controlling it, and they're not just on the perimeter, they're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
Ah, that was goal interference in the half.
Takes the shot. Just wide.
Now, I'm not saying every save should be made out of position, but I think that's why cross creases.
Let's move to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. A little banging and crashing now. And the puck clears the zone. The Icebreakers have it against the wall.
That's why cross creases are possible, you know. Like, if you had to be right there for cross creases, you would never save a cross crease, ever. 90% of cross creases are you're not perfectly there, but you're moving in the correct direction. That's how you save them. So if that's the case for cross creases, it must be the case for regular shots too. But like I said, it's impossible to play like that all the time because you don't know when they're going to shoot. At least you know when they're going to pass.
When a goaltender reads the play quickly, James, and they anticipate, they get to position quicker. When they get to position quicker, they get square to the shooter. That's exactly what he does here as he turns the wrister aside.
He's got a stick.
Good save.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. The Nighthawks will have to kill off 2 minutes here, charging the call. Back to the face-off circle, they'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Power play, you have so much ice available, you have to forget about the shorty you gave up earlier. Listen, you got the player advantage, you gotta take it.
Picked up by Master. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Let's see what the officials are
Oh, what
calling.
now?
That's the third call of the period, and it really looks like they weren't dialed in.
Oh,
or ready to
great.
play in this
Actually,
game.
this is good. This is how you test things.
Otherwise, things like this happen.
Yeah, they aren't the best, but that's not why I'm playing. Oh, I'm playing to see different types of shots.
He loses both the puck and his balance.
Because, you know, this team will just shoot
Down the ice.
from anywhere. They'll shoot from the worst angle possible, but at least I can see all of the different types of shots. Like, this guy's gonna... Oh,
Nice poke check inside.
that's... Oh! That was the craziest bounce I've ever seen. So, he shot it. I think it got tipped, hit the post, bounced behind me to the guy in front.
The Icebreakers have new life.
Like, those are the kinds of things. In my previous video, I said drop-ins is hard, or did I say in the live stream? I can't remember, but drop-ins is hard because you're facing the weirdest things. The weirdest things. Because people are just shooting. They're just shooting. They don't have a plan for why they're shooting or what they're shooting at. They're just shooting until something like that happens.
Across the line and on the attack. The Icebreakers gain possession. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity.
Now, you've seen some desperation saves, but you haven't seen the ones where
Now they're down.
he sits down. You know, the ones where he sits down with his legs open. Those are the ones I
And the
I don't like.
zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end.
See what I mean? Like, they just shoot. That's what I want. I just want to see regular shots from all distances. Now, I wish they'd shoot closer, but as long as I'm facing shots.
There's the horn bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Yeah, let's see how this went in. Is it here? No, it's another save. Why did they show that as a replay? That was just a regular save. See, that's when I question what is the game's definition of a good save. I mean, what I thought it was a save the game thinks should have gone in. All right, so I could have sworn I heard the tip sound effect. Did he? No, he didn't. It hit his elbow. It hit his elbow. You see this? It redirected down, and then it bounced. Yeah, there's no way I was saving that one. Tipped it with his elbow, bounced off the post, bounced to the behind me. All right.
Third period action is coming up. Final frame is underway here. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Icebreakers had a solid 40 minutes of play, and they haven't been rewarded in terms of the game score, James, but I do believe that they can get back in this game if they continue with the good habits.
Stops on the post, bounce to the player. I mean, right, you see that stuff in real life all the time, right?
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Nighthawks lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far.
What are you playing games for?
From the left side, he
Yeah.
moves it up ahead.
That's some drop-in stuff.
Moves the puck along the half wall.
I got it.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone.
Oh, didn't want to pass it to him. That was dangerous.
The Icebreakers take possession in the neutral zone. There's a firm collision. Just wide of the net. Picks up the puck. Takes a shot.
He shoots from the same spot every time.
Takes a bump but still hangs on.
He shoots from and to the same spot. Yeah, Blue is trying to sabotage me, man.
Denies him with the paddle save. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall.
I seriously think goalies should hold down butterfly whenever their team has the puck. Because you know how much crap happens? Like they miss a pass and it goes into your 5-hole or something. You never know. It's happened to me in league games. It's happened to me in drop-ins and club games everywhere. So I don't do it much, but I should. Just hold down butterfly whenever my team has the puck in our zone.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Drills them. Picked up along the wall by Houdini. Quick pass over to Master.
Good try. If the goalie wasn't hugging the post, I had a decent chance of going in.
Pass back to the point. And he takes the feed. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. We got a
Right.
whistle.
See, I play center, right? In drop-ins. And I can't believe how many people go off sides.
Period as we approach
All
the
the
halfway mark.
time.
It's 2-1. And they take possession. Nice job.
People dropping people there, and it happens in clubs. It happens everywhere. Real life happens everywhere. They have the hardest time just crossing the blue line. What people need to start doing is just pretend the blue line isn't there. That doesn't mean cross it before the puck, but just stay back, and the puck carrier needs to pretend the blue line isn't there. It's just another section of ice. You don't need to pass it to someone else to cross for you. Just cross it. It's just a section of ice.
Straight up the middle. Here they come.
Like people do the weirdest things at the blue line. Specifically the blue line.
Up the play. That's moved up ahead. Oh, and a big time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
And he slides it quickly to Master. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here.
Oh, I can't read your chat. Ah! See what I mean? I didn't get a desperation save. Oh.
You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is
I think I've only had
dialed in,
one
trying to
desperation save this entire game.
That's a tough call. He's part of the power kill.
But sure enough, they're not
When he's on
shooting
the PK
dangerous
tower,
things,
shorty,
truthfully.
and now he's sitting for two.
But that breakaway tells me something.
The Icebreakers
Because usually I'd get at least a split save. I didn't get any animations.
A power play that
And I know how this build works. It's not the build.
massively
That's why I'm using this build, because I know how it works. I've played with it off stream.
now a quick pass to Braun. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own
Teammates couldn't resist going offsides. Oh, see, It feels like that. It's like, it's not that hard to just stay on sides. It should be the easiest thing. I guess I don't play skater a lot, so I can't say it. But in my mind, it sounds like the easiest thing. Oh, I thought that went. That was on me if that did. But wouldn't that be the easiest thing in the world to not go off sides? Just wait for the puck, guys. Same thing with giving up breakaways. There's so many breakaways against sometimes. It's like, wouldn't that be the easiest thing to prevent in the world?
Critical time of the game, James. Everyone wants to be out there and embrace that pressure. You want to deliver, you want to be that hero, and you get left with a big fat 0. That's a tough one to take.
You're not sniping me, bro. You can shoot 1,000,001 times.
Your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender, and for the goaltender,
You know, yeah, 5-on-5, but I also face more breakaways when our team is on the power play. That's so frustrating. We have a power play. All of a sudden, the defensemen feel like they don't need to play defense anymore. And then they give up breakaways.
Masters looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift. Well, a smart play at the right time. He kind of looks over his shoulder, looks up at the clock, recognizes the time on there. That's a smart play. Puts a dump in just to kill those valuable seconds.
Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And he takes the feed. Here's a pass in front, and that's stopped. From point blank. Oh, and the buzzer, a big save.
Alright, that's game. We got the win. That's cool.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone.
Yeah, dropping people, that's the thing, right?
And that's all
Dangles, you know, dropping people, they're not looking for plays. They're looking for scoring. They don't have plans. Rather than in clubs, you actually do have a plan somewhat. Even if the people in clubs are randoms, at least they're talking to each other.
Trainers, all the personnel that put so much into this opening game.
I'll take a 95 save percentage. Yeah, exactly. There's no communication in drop-ins. I seriously think any drop-in team, if there was a full drop-in team that has microphone, that talk to each other, you know, they're automatically better than any drop-in team ever. I don't care if the other drop-in team has platinums and diamonds. If they're not talking to each other, they're worse than any team that does. I think a team if they have just the slightest amount of communication, and it's a lot more fun when you communicate. A lot more. What am I doing? It's a lot more fun when you communicate. Now, just because you can communicate doesn't mean you'll win every time, but it is a lot more fun and it's a lot more satisfying. All right, let's use stance 57 now. This is the time you guys have been waiting for. And I know everybody's thinking to themselves, this is a bad idea. But trust me, I've used tight stance in this game multiple times before. It doesn't affect... You don't let in more goals. But I do think you get different animations. I don't know which one's the... There are many different tight stance. Watch. I think 56 is another one. 58 is another one. All these look basically the same, right? Like, that's a minimal difference. 59 is tight. 57, 56 are the tight ones. 57's a little bit tighter. Alright, this guy's stuck in post game, so I guess I'll just search without him. Alright, little 4-on-4 action. Computer D-men. I like it. Actually, I don't, because the computer defensemen always put the puck in my net. They spin around too close to me and they put it in my 5-hole or something.
The sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there
Although
is
with
no
tighter stance, I can tell you right now, you don't give up 5-hole with tight stance. I'm telling you that now. The only time I'm going to give up 5-hole is if I'm in butterfly and I'm moving. That's the only time. You don't give up 5-hole from just standing there.
opening face-off is just seconds away.
Okay, here we go.
The Nighthawks kick things off by winning the opening face-off, and here we go. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Jackson. Poked away.
I will tell you, these guys, especially that diamond over there, he's going to shoot the post a lot.
Picked up along the boards by
Because he is at least decent. Yeah, this is a funny looking stance, bro. But he's at least decent, and he looks at the goalie before he shoots, I bet. So, he's going to think the post is open when it's not.
Come on the attack. Turns that one away. Moves the puck.
Yo, I literally...
I don't think anybody was hanging on to
I
the
feel
puck
like I'm
after
in
that.
shoes. You know the goalies
There's
in roller hockey
Well, that wrister had
that
some
don't have
big
skates?
but
They just use their shoes. I feel like I'm just walking around.
moves into the slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle.
The hardest part for me is knowing if I'm covering the post or not. Because even to me, it doesn't look like I'm covering the post, but I am. I just gotta trust it. That guy has the same Red Wings hat that I have on my guy. Alright.
The goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one.
Alright, now
play
let's stay focused here. The point is we're trying to see if we get more desperation saves. Because theoretically, he'll need to reach out more. Okay, no desperation save on there.
Dupuy's got it in the defensive end.
Again, I don't know the answers. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find the answers. So it's not like I'm wrong or anything.
And he slides
It's
it
good to have a hypothesis. But we'll see.
Great heads-up play with the stick by McIsaac. Grabbed along the boards by Dupuy. And now he moves it quickly to McIsaac. Slides the puck over. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Vincent. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck.
I remember
There's the whistle.
I
It's in the
used
call.
stance 56, which is basically the same as 57 in a league game.
Past the midway mark of the
They had 1T on both sides with tape to tape in the middle, and this was a good team. They knew what they were doing. They play with each other.
and they'll
So I was thinking, okay, they're going to do a lot of one-timers. They only did a single one-timer the entire game, and here's why. They were taking the stupidest shots because they thought anything would go in against the stance. So if that's how it works,
takes the feed.
I'm not opposed to tight stance at all.
Scooped up along the wall by Vincent. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Breakaway.
Nice save. That was a good bait. He did that on purpose. He left that side open for a long time.
Back in his net, he came right out to the top of the paint. He said, "If you're gonna beat me, you gotta find room."
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Pass it up ahead. Takes the feed. Shot. And he makes the easy save. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. And now it's over to Vincent. Takes a
See that?
shot.
He thought that was going in.
Sends a pass over. And that play's broken up. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. And there's the whistle.
taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling.
I'm going to tell you guys this now. I'm not playing to overcover the post with these stance on purpose. So if they have gold, if they have even silver close quarters or anything and it goes in on the post, it's not because of the stance. It's because I wasn't overcovering, because I just started using this butterfly build yesterday, and I don't know if those go in on this build yet. I know they go in on the... Oh, wow. I know they go in on a stand-up if you're not overcovering, but it's okay because he's really good at cross creases, so it makes up for it. But I don't know about the butterfly yet. Whoa, whoa! Oh, my.
And they come away with possession here on their own end.
Sometimes I just wish the passes would go through, because I slide for them and then I don't slide back.
And it's a quick pass to Barnes. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by McIsaac. Great save from in tight.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams
Yo, this is the third, maybe fourth time I got play of the period with two different stands. That save should tell you right now it's confirmed. The goalie can reach perfectly. What's he levitating? The goalie can reach perfectly fine. Alright, so I'm starting to think that my theory was wrong, but we'll keep going. But I'll have to do it in club games as well as a control to make sure that I'm not just playing against... I know I'm playing against bad teams, but to make sure I'm facing the correct shots. Because what if they're not shooting the types of shots that would give desperation saves, you know? Where's the one where he shot on the post? I don't know. What up, Anthony?
Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Nighthawks had a strong period, James. I really liked the first 20 minutes, their effort, their underlying numbers. They had the majority of possession, but they are trailing.
Why what, Anthony?
They have to have instincts around the net. Look to
I know what you're thinking.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Nighthawks win it. Pushes it across to Vincent. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Takes the pass. Fires it on net.
Good shot.
Oh, gets a proper off that one as he just got
That goofy goalie stance. So I'm testing something, that's it. But what I'm testing, it's not what I expected. It's not going bad. I'm just saying what's happening isn't what I expected. I was expecting a lot of unnecessary desperation saves, but I'm not getting them so far, so.
a chance in front. And that goes off a body and a ride. Into the offensive end now. He's got a step. And that's broken up.
80s, more like the 40s, but
Get that breakaway, and then all of a sudden the defender comes out of nowhere and stops the opportunity.
Great play. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Inside the offensive zone. And that's a great hits-up play by Lee. Quick feed to McIsaac. The Icebreakers take it from the side.
I think what I'm really proving right now is that stance may not matter at all, for animations at least.
And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
But I do think I'm getting more animations in general. You guys clearly saw with the stance 49, I didn't get, sometimes I didn't get animations when they were super close and they shot 5-hole. I still saved at 5-hole, but they were too close to me where the goalie didn't do anything. I wonder what this stance would do. But so far, he's gotten an animation at every shot.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Puck exits the zone. The Icebreakers cross the line and gain the zone. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Slides the puck to Vincent. Calls it up at center. Isaac's got it along the wing. Made the stop on the play. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And that's poked away by McIsaac. Takes the feed at center. All alone.
Nice save.
Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Icebreakers lead it 1-0. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Back to the blue line. Here's a short pass to Dupuis. And that banks off a stick. Gains the zone. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit.
Vincent's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Moves it quickly over to Lee. The Nighthawks have it behind the net. Handles the pass at center. And he takes the dish. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. The Nighthawks take possession here in the open ice. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he takes the pass. Here's the pass. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Receives the pass. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Second frame.
Oh!
And we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Nighthawks have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. It ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
Comes up with the stop. Sends it quickly to McIsaac. Puts it on net. Big save right at the end. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun,
How close
entertainment
was
in
I?
store. And we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Oh, did my leg get caught on the post? Let me look at that again. All right, let me see. Oops. All right, let's see. Did my leg get caught on the post? If it didn't, then that was clean. It did. Was that why it went in? No. Yeah, he just beat me. I wasn't quick enough. I didn't start moving until he received it. So that was just slow on my part.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Go, go, go! Broken up by McIsaac. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Handles the puck. Quick pass.
Nice play. Didn't one time it.
Takes that one right in the logo. be played in this period. We got a tie game. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Nighthawks gain possession. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Barnes. Along the half wall with the puck. Now a quick pass to Vincent. Stalls him on the play. Across the line down the left wall. McIsaac's going to play it against the half wall. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Nice poke check. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slick feed. Jackson's got the puck. Shoot it! And he takes the feed. And that shot gets caught in traffic. McIsaac's got it along the boards. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Nice zone entry on the left side. He grabs the puck here at the point. Comes it to the middle. And that's stopped. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Dropped him in the open ice. Here's a chance. And makes the save. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go.
I've thought this for a couple days now. I don't know if it's true. Because I feel like I've let in more cross creases with the butterfly than the stand-up. I know the stand-up is good at... So what I know the stand-up is good at cross creases, really good. But the butterfly isn't. It's just, it's average. Doesn't get the animations I want at times, or not quick enough. So I gotta start doing something else.
Vincent's got it in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Jackson. Here's an offensive chance. And that pass goes off a stick. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards.
I will say, if I had a wide stance, that was going in. It hit my leg, that would have gone in if that was a wide stance. Hit the back of my leg, then bounce in.
Vincent's got it against the boards. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Is it? Can you guys hear me?
We're excited to see this head-to-head matchup tonight. Do we have a
Hello.
Carlin Bates standing by with her answer.
No, I'm not. I'm not muted.
Used his zone ability to help him generate chances, and I really like that part of his game, guys. I know both players got points, but his efforts stood out in this one.
Takes a shot.
Nice tip. Good save. No, I was just kind of silent throughout all that. Because I am trying to... I was thinking about something about the build.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Slides it back to the blue line.
That was the worst one time I've ever seen.
The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Moves the puck. Hammers the shot. Oh, great save right there on the play.
That's how you know you're in good position. If they start shooting... If the computer's shooting at your 5-hole, you're in good position.
Read that perfectly with the poke check.
They only shoot at what's open.
Short pass to Barnes.
So the only thing that's open is their 5-hole.
Dupuis taking it from his own end. Slides the puck over. Feeds it down low. And he's got the answer for that one. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. And that's broken up. Moves it quickly over to Vincent. Shot. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just
Oof.
one away from his opponent. What a save. Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending...
That was awesome.
This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
I use the right stick left. That's how you flop your guy down to the side. I use the right stick, push it to the left, I flop him to the left.
Shooters work so hard in practice getting the wrister off fast
That's all I
and
did.
hard, James,
The
and
split
this
save and all
goaltender
that
really
was
gets
the
across
computer.
quick and makes the stop.
The Nighthawks played along the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Vincent. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And just a bit outside. And there's the buzzer, bringing regulation time to an end.
All right.
Still tied up.
1 goal
Got
against.
overtime in moments.
Yeah, when your guy is sitting down like that, if you use right stick, he flops to whichever direction you push. Yo, anybody looking at this stance, they would think that I was giving up at least 3 goals so far. Proved them wrong. I think it was this one. I don't even know why I got a split save animation to begin with. Oh, it's because I was getting screened. I was getting screened so far. I'm using a butterfly, I forgot. Butterfly builds, when you're getting screened by 2 or more bodies, you get desperation saves. That's the only way he saves it. Alright. Overtime.
Who's going to be the OT hero? It is underway. The Icebreakers have it now. Quick pass to Barnes. Here's a rip. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Well, he knew where this puck was going. He's got a book on the shooter, James, and he gets square in front. Great position and makes the save.
Moves the puck across to Barnes. Moves it around along the half wall. And reads the play perfectly and picks up the pass. And somehow he hangs on. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose.
Oh gosh. Blue is trolling in this one too.
A little back and forth. Denied by Domi. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here.
Discord, I look at it. I'm not always talking and stuff in it though. I'm looking at it all the time. But I don't really talk in there.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the
Unless someone mentions me or asks me a question or whatever.
tries to get it across to Vincent. Handles the puck at the point. Fantastic save. Taken along the wall by Dupuis. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Slides it over with pace to Barnes. Puck picked up by Dupuis. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
I seriously think that right stick sliding is the way to save cross creases. I'm serious.
The Nighthawks have it now.
I think that's what you're supposed to do, but
Takes the puck.
it scares a lot of people because it's so uncontrolled, but it's more controlled this year than any other. Because you can stop in the middle of it. Look, I didn't slide all the way over. I stopped and slid back.
Moves it up ahead.
And it's much easier to get back.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the
And it's
boards.
so fast.
Great pass.
So even if you're late, you get there anyway.
Great reach by Vincent. Game on a stick. And that goes off a player.
Now I'm getting desperation saves.
Inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Looking for space inside the D zone.
Are you on the Black Ice Discord? I assume?
Check on the
I don't know.
And that's broken up with a stick.
Offsides.
And called for the
Nice.
offside will
Yeah,
be
the Black
faced
Ice
off.
Discord is where it's at.
The setters will glide into the dot. And they win that neutral zone draw. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
This will be my last game. I need to work. I have to work in 30 minutes. Like, leave the house in 30 minutes, so this will be my last game. I mean, I don't think I proved anything with the stance, but I definitely proved this build.
Backman's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
And he loses control.
Tomorrow, Monday. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow.
The Nighthawks play it along the wing.
Probably around the same time.
Slides the puck down low.
Maybe a little later though.
Into the corner of the offensive end.
A little like it's 3 o'clock Eastern time right now, so maybe around 4.
Stop, and here's the official call.
So an hour from now.
Shouldn't feel this was warranted. It wasn't egregious.
I don't add friends on Discord, man. So don't take offense that I don't add you or anything, but I don't add friends on Discord. I'm sorry.
Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner.
Like, I don't even have Black Ice as a friend on there. So that's to tell you something. I just have my family on there.
The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, overtime is sudden death, and now you find yourself shorthanded. Well, the PK unit, they know their role. They didn't come out here, sacrifice their bodies, and get it done.
That's a smart read with the two centermen tied.
I don't add friends anywhere, matter of fact. I've actually just started adding friends on EA Play once I figured out
Down the right
I can turn off certain notifications. Because I just didn't like the thinking of someone could invite me or join my party whenever they wanted.
the penalty expires.
It's I don't want that. I just want to play without any interruptions.
Nothing going here.
Vincent's up and ready to get back on the ice.
But I figured out how to turn certain notifications off.
Time power play.
Well, James, I'm not sure if the emotion got the better of them with that power play unit, but it's overtime.
They tried it. Didn't work.
Tried the paint. That was
I'll
not
show you how to turn all that off.
The Icebreakers have it now.
What up, Water, by the way? How you been?
Handles a sweet feed.
Alright, so... Dang, overtime is... We're going to overtime too soon.
Solid check to slow him down.
Barnes is creating a ton of energy out
I think with the butterfly build, I need to right stick on cross creases. But unless I do something, I'm thinking about one thing.
and get it to
Because the
net.
butterfly isn't as good at cross creases.
But what it does is it creates energy
I'm
for the
gonna
entire
take
team to
off
build momentum.
I'm gonna replace the gold fly swatter with gold post to post, and then put on silver fly swatter. I'll need to mess with some attributes to do that, but I'm just gonna see how that works. Yeah, right stick gives you more. It doesn't look like it, but right stick is definitely faster. It gives you more reach out animations. But power sliding is just straight 5-hole, or is just straight butterfly sliding. He just gets regular animations with that. With right stick, he gets completely different animations. You unlock animations when you do that. So, I want the special animations on cross creases, not just regular slide across, you know? But I wouldn't use right stick for anything else.
Players
Like just for 2-on-1s and
they're set.
stuff.
As of the officials, overtime. Let's find out. Sudden death overtime continues here. The next goal, the winner. Good defensive effort to poke it away. The Icebreakers
I feel like if you lose in overtime, you shouldn't lose as much RP.
from the left side moves it up ahead. The Nighthawks
Like, yeah, I think it's just about the same speed.
gaining momentum.
Maybe a tad bit slower, but it's about the same speed. But I want special animations.
Handles the pass. Quick shot. And there's the
I just feel like I don't get as many reach out animations with
On that wrister, James,
butterfly
that's a
sliding.
release shot, and he's square to it.
excellent stick work on the play. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Barnes. Takes the feed from the left side. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive
No,
zone.
that's not happening, dude.
Perfect by the
That was cute, though.
One word, James, confidence. I mean, this skill set is unbelievable.
teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Icebreakers take control of the face-off. Levels them with the hit. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot, and he comes up big with the stick.
Like, see right there, I right-sticked, even though it wasn't tight. But I right-sticked just in case, and I stopped in the middle of the animation. It's not like I slid all the way over, all over the place, you know? I stopped when I wanted. So it's much more controllable than it used to be. It used to be you right-stick and you go all the way no matter what. It's not like that anymore.
With possession along the wall. Takes the pass. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Vincent. The Nighthawks will play it against the boards.
Oh, whoa!
He just got a piece of it with that
Did the computer just miss the net on purpose so he could tip that? That's crazy. That's some NHL 10 stuff. We win, boy! I was actually taking that game a lot more serious than the last one because I wanted to win. I usually don't take drop-ins as that serious. That was sweaty. Hey, 26 saves. Let him know. 14 minutes time on attack. Holy crap. I will say the most amount of time on attack I've ever faced was 15 minutes. I actually did it in a video. It was one of my ESHL goalies. So that was close to breaking my record of 15 minutes time on attack against. All right, let me show you Epic Water how to turn off those notifications. All right, when it loads up. So this is on Xbox. So it's on PlayStation 2, but the controls I'm using is on Xbox, so the buttons might be different. You click the select button to open EA Play. You click social settings and notifications, and all of these notifications I have on Never. You can have them like favorites logged online. When a friend or favorite logs online, like friend logs online, do you want to be notified always? Do you want to be notified not during gameplay, so anytime when you're not in game, or never? Alright, that's for all of these. The only one I have one of them on, is friend requests. Oh, that's what I meant to do, I guess. I guess I had that one off. Or that one can be on too. So those are the only ones. You can change these, mess with these. So it's the select button and then social settings. Alright. Alright, I'll live stream tomorrow. We'll use this build. I like this build a lot. So stance, I don't think I learned anything, but I did learn that I can use stance 57, so I may just very well do that. So yeah, appreciate y'all for joining me. See you guys tomorrow.